of you, I may look different, but I'm your ordinary Muslim woman that you see on the streets, at a grocery store, or at the mall. I'm a mother of 4 and grandmother of 2 adorable grandkids. I shop at some of the same stores that you all shop at: Costco, Target, Trader Joe's. I was a soccer mom, a Girl Scouts mom, a Boy Scouts mom, a PTA member, some of the stuff that a lot of moms get involved in. I'm very blessed. I'm very honored for the careers that my kids have chosen. And I'm very proud to be an Eagle Scout mom. If you look around the room, you will not find any 2 people who look the same, unless they're identical twins. We all have differences. We all have challenges at school, at work, at home, with our parents, with our siblings, with our friends. But we work through those differences with respect. We don't expect people to change. When I started Meet a Muslim Work Conversations, it was all about getting to know your neighbors. I'm very blessed to be living in the community that I live in today. 40 years ago, when I moved to the United States from Pakistan, I did not envision that after living here for such a long time, I will be holding Meet a Muslim Conversations to educate my community about who I am. I thought they will know by now. It didn't happen. I have been an active member of my community for almost 2 decades. I do a lot of interfaith work. And every time that we do events, it's like preaching to the choir. It's the same faces, the same people, which is not bad at all. Preaching to the choir, in fact, is good because it helps deepen the understanding about the issue. And it gives you the tools to answer questions or comments that are posed to you. In 2012, there was a shooting at a Sikh Gurdwara in Wisconsin. There were 6 Sikh men that were killed there. In my community, we held a huge vigil. Hundreds of people were there. When I went to the vigil, I started thinking that why do we come together after the fact? When something happens, we come together. Why don't we do something proactively? But since I had no plans, nothing concrete in my mind, nothing panned out. But after San Bernardino shootings that happened in our own backyards, I decided it was time to take action. I put an announcement in my local newspaper titled, Meet a Muslim. And I went to the coffee shop that I had chosen to hold this event. There were 20 people 30 minutes before the event started. And by the time the event ended, there were over 100 people. It was overwhelming. I thought, I just took my laptop with me. I thought somebody will show up, I'll talk to them. If nobody comes, I'll do my work and come back home. I didn't realize that people were so thirsty to learn about Islam and Muslims. It gave me a jump start. Since then, I have done over 80 such events. And the average attendance at each event is close to 40 people. The questions that I'm mostly asked is, like, what is the difference between Shia and Sunni? Why are women oppressed in Islam? Why are people getting radicalized today? Some of the things that are in the news that people hear all the time. And those are the questions that they ask. My own friends don't ask me questions because they think they will offend me. This gives them a platform, not only to them, but to everybody. I wanted to provide a safe and conducive environment where people could come and ask questions without feeling judged, without feeling that they're going to offend me. I wanted them to be able to ask any question, but at the same time, I informed them that I'm a layperson. I'm not an expert or any scholar in any shape or form, that I will try to answer their question to the best of my ability in the most sincere and honest way that I can. There are a lot of misconceptions, misunderstandings, and stereotyping done for Muslims. I want to tackle and answer those scenarios. At one of my events, an elderly man came and he told the organizers, he came before the event started, he told the organizers that he will slash my throat if I offended him. And he also said that he was armed with a knife. When I heard that, my jaw just dropped. I could not imagine a fellow community member, a fellow American would say such an intense thing to me. I had to take a deep breath and move on with my event. At another such event, a woman came up to me after the event ended, and she said that I cannot talk anything in dissent of my government. And I asked her why. She said, just you can't. I said, I'm as American as you are. I think I have the right and the duty to talk if things are being done in my name by my government that are unjust and unfair. She goes, no, you can't because you're wearing this. She circled my face, telling me that I'm wearing a hijab, that I'm a Muslim woman, that I don't have the same right as she does. So this is the time that we are living in. People are taking things in their control. They feel that it's okay to say or do things the way they please. It's very scary because as Muslim, I'm afraid of somebody walking towards me on the street, and probably they're afraid of me because of all the stuff that they hear in the news. They don't know what to expect, and I don't know what to expect of them. Meet a Muslim conversations are all about getting to know your neighbor. We want to know who lives in our neighborhood. We want to come out of our comfort zone and get to know them. Because people, when they see us on the streets, all they know, there are some countries of which Muslims are banned from coming to the United States. They don't remember the countries or anything. All they see is this Muslim person is banned from coming to this country, and they're bad people. Can you imagine living in your home or going to your school or anywhere and people looking at you and you thinking they think I'm a bad person? That's how I feel when I'm out and about. I don't know what people are thinking about me, but I'm second guessing. I'm thinking maybe they think I'm a bad person, but I don't belong here. I should go away. It's a very disheartening feeling. So get to know your neighbor. In Europe, there are, and other countries, there are plazas in neighborhoods where people go out in the evening after dinner, and they meet their friends, they meet their community members, children socialize, and they get to know each other. We don't have such venues in our neighborhoods here, so we have to make an effort. We have to go and knock on our neighbors' doors. If you have been living in a neighborhood for, let's say, 10, 15 years and you don't know your neighbors, bake a goodie, buy something, go knock on their door and say, hey, neighbor, no, I've been living here for a while, didn't get a chance to get to know you, but here I am today. I can guarantee you they will welcome you with open arms. Of course, if you're new to a neighborhood, it's easy. You can just knock on the door and introduce yourself. But that's what we need to do. We are all here for good. Nobody is going anywhere. We need to make the best out of it. We need to make sure that we know people around us. It is hard to carry on conversations about about religion and politics. But we have to try, we have to break those barriers so that communication, if there is, people are not going to listen if they're not ready, if they're not open. We as individuals have to take responsibility. So you might ask, what can you do? Like I said, not only to get to know your neighbors, smile at people.
Smile is a big thing. When you smile at somebody, it breaks a lot of barriers. Try to strike a conversation. When you're standing in line at the grocery store or in the mall or any place else, try to talk. You know, you can just start by appreciating some of their clothes. If they have a child with them, you can start talking to the child. Try to find a way to strike a conversation. Because it's the personal interaction that really makes a difference. So as I started Meet a Muslim as a simple event, became much more powerful. We have to take responsibility of our actions. We cannot fix the problems of the world. They're too complicated. But we can take action in our own homes, around our own communities, to get to know people for a better understanding, to live with love and compassion. Because you need to change one heart at a time. And that's what's going to make this world a better place for all of us to coexist. Thank you.